don't skip 2 lines, just like next line. Got it. Okay, boom. Okay, and when we get to the chorus, okay?
Skip a line.
Yeah, skip a line, write the chorus, okay? But you don't have to rewrite the chorus every time. Once we got the chorus, that'll be it, okay?
Awesome.
And then write the chorus first.
Okay.
So you can just leave it where it is on the text. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then, it's gonna get super chaotic.
Okay.
It's cool.
Just give me directions.
That's cool. It's totally
Follow
cool.
them.
And it's okay if it gets chaotic. Spelling, like all that stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about punctuation. Just like it'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, it'll all be perfect.
The thunderstruck. Knock them dead.
Yeah. No singing.
All right. I'll hold it down.
Just write it.
Yeah.
All right, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Cactus Cafe. Thank you for coming out. This is the first ever songwriting party at the Cactus Cafe. Tonight is part of the President's Live Music Initiative, and the idea here is not just to create more live music opportunities here across the 40 acres, but also to strengthen the bond between what's happening here on campus and the larger Austin music culture so that there's more give and take there. That is something we're working on with this initiative, and it's been a busy couple of days on that end. We had CMT recording not just the pre-tape stuff, but also an episode of Crossroads. Then, of course, at the Moody Center Sunday night, which is UT property, they did their entire award show. And then Monday morning, Gail King and Jelly Roll were on campus with Spirit, with the Longhorn Band, doing the CBS Morning Show Network morning television from here on campus. So all of that's happened in just the last couple of days, and then there was an eclipse too. So there is no better place for us to have done this, obviously, than the Cactus Cafe. And there are people probably in this crowd tonight who have never been to the Cactus Cafe, but there's a whole lot of Austin that has. And this is largely considered the best listening room in town. It still is, and there's a lot of history on this stage, and you'll see the posters. If you've never been here, take a moment, look at the posters, and on those posters, you're not just gonna see folks like Lyle Lovett and Towns Van Zandt, Amanda Shire's over there. There's also a bunch of Darden Smith posters dating back to the 90s. So Darden has spent a lot of time on this stage over the years, and Darden is UT Austin's first ever songwriter in residence. So Darden has spoken to probably close to 24 different classrooms over the last couple of months. He's generally talking to kids that are studying arts about business, and he's talking to the business-minded kids about arts, and they all walk away with something different, and they walk away with a performance from Darden, and he's making fans of them, and they're learning things in class. So it's been a really great thing to have Darden in those classes. And then Darden's big project, that's happening in just a couple of weeks. That is Western Skies. That's going to happen on May 4th at the McCulloch Theater. This is a multimedia presentation. There'll be his art, the show itself, and it's going to be something. So that is coming up on May 4th. You can go online, just look at the Fine Arts, at the Texas Performing Arts page, and you will find more information about that. So, quick setup here. One of the things that Darden does particularly well and is a real innovator in is this idea of collaborative songwriting. And he's done it by he was a co-founder of Songwriting with Soldiers, and then also Frontline Songs. And so the idea is he would meet with these folks who obviously have trauma to deal with, maybe addiction, and he would just talk to them, and then they come up with a song, and more often than not, they're telling him things that they're not telling therapists, that they're not telling friends. But in that process of creating art together, they really open up, and then Darden and whoever it is end up writing a song together, and they have this thing at the end that Darden records and can play for them and whatnot. It's a real special process, and it's based Darden says on a simple idea. He listens to their story, then together they write the song based on those words, and that's what's going to happen right here, right now, on this stage. So, without any further ado, we're going to bring up Darden Smith, and the president of the University of Texas at Austin, Jay Hartzell's here too.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. Well, how about a hand for Jay Hartzell? Yeah. This is very brave of you, Jay. So I'm not going to make you bare your soul. You don't have to, no sad stories.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. First off, thank you so much for being here. I love this room. I've been playing at the Cactus Cafe. So I think I was still in college, back before the turn of the century. And it's really great. And so I've played many, many shows here. It sounds wonderful. It's amazing. It's great to see everyone here. And so, yeah. Might look really strange what we're going to do tonight, but we're going to write a song on stage for you. Songs are magical. All the good things in my life have come from songs. My friends, my relationships, travel, everything. And songs are truth bombs. I mean, they're amazing. They just go out into the world and deliver this truth. And it's great because they can hold time, they can hold lots of people's stories can be held within one song, and they're empathy builders. It's the best thing about a song. It builds empathy. That's why think about your favorite song. Do you know that person that wrote that song? Probably not. They felt something. It comes through the song, and now you feel it too. You feel something. You feel empathy. And so that's what you're going to do tonight, Jay, is you're going to build empathy with all these people.
No pressure.
No pressure, Jay. No. So, and would you like to say anything before we get going?
No, thank you. I was talking to some students this morning, and I was talking about advice from the president type stuff, and said, step outside your comfort zone. So here I am.
Yeah. Shouldn't have said that, Jay. You should have said, stay in your lane. So, before we get going, I would just like to say that this was supposed to start at 6 o'clock sharp, and the musician was on time. Okay, now let's move forward. Let's go. All right. So we can write a song about anything, But I was, we've had a lot of conversations in the last year. And by the way, I'm so honored to be the songwriter in residence here, the first songwriter in residence. It was Jay's idea. Yeah. And should I call you? Do I have to call you President Hartzell?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because I've already blown it.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Yeah. Yeah. I'm backing up. Being here, it's like I went to school at UT. I graduated with an American Studies degree, which is qualifies me to vote. But that's about it.
Finance degree.
Yeah. Yeah, and you read music, right?
Rusty.
Yeah, I read. I don't read music at all. So it's true. I can't read music, and which is I think is a great. You should be in charge here.
No.
Yeah. But in being up here on campus, it's been so great because I think a lot of people I think it's very easy for people to be real cynical about what happens and sort of school and people that are younger, people my age, which I'm only 35, but anyway, but people think younger. It's like it's been the best thing for anti-cynicism is to come hang out here. It's the most amazing thing because people are smarter than me, which doesn't say much, but smart and they care and they're actually trying to make a difference, not for today, for tomorrow. It's really, as I've run into it time and time again. I mean, we talked about that the first meeting. It's like so powerful. And I was telling somebody, it's like, you want to improve your attitude? Go to the undergraduate library at 4:30. and just walk through there and see all those people that are working hard, they're getting smart. It's so beautiful. And it's about tomorrow. And so I was thinking about that, and there's this great saying, I don't know if it's saying a phrase or whatever it is. It's like, what starts
here.
What starts here changes the world?
Yep.
Right,
Yep.
starts here changes the world. Right, so,
It's a slogan that stuck.
yeah, it's a good one. Whoever came up with that, yeah, they should get a raise. It's a darn good hook. So it's also it's a good hook for a song too. It's good. So I mean, when you think about change, what does that mean to you? I mean, the change that happens here, like what is possible? What is it?
A few things, I think. And I wrestle with sometimes when I talk about how to say it.
Uh-huh.
We've been talking a lot about impact, and if you want to get technical, it's positive change, positive impact, positive difference. Get people moving in a better direction.
So it's people coming together.
And sometimes it's brilliant people colliding, trying to find ways to get really smart people around each other to get better ideas, to get better outcomes. Sometimes one other thing I've thought about is we get to take thousands of people and help them get from here to here.
Right.
And we change them, and then ideally they go out and change.
Say that again.
So I mean, think about we've got 10,000 first-generation college students on campus, and their kids will be different because they went to UT. And so there's something to that, I think, that's pretty special. So there's that, and then what do they do, right? What do they go off?
Before you interrupt.
Yeah, sorry, I was on a roll.
I need help. I need someone to write some things down for me while I'm doing this. I need a student. Is there a student? Yeah, come on. What's your name?
Chinonso.
What is that?
Chinonso.
Chinamso.
Yes.
Beautiful. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Chinamso. Okay. Right down. Can we get another chair up here? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, great. Just one of those. Do you mind if he sits right here?
Oh.
You're gonna be my bride. So yeah. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
Chinamso.
Chinonso.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna as he talks, I'm gonna just write down kids.
All right, kids.
Yeah,
All right.
kids. Yeah, kids. Very great. Okay. Great. Awesome. That wasn't funny. Anyway, okay. So keep going. So when
Yeah.
you like
So-
write down impact.
Yeah. So So back, I think I was talking about, one is taking, thousands of people and helping them reach new opportunities, new chances, new things they can do, and then finding out what they go on to do.
New things. Oh, you've been upgraded. Yeah. Your career's already taken off. That's right.
Wait, new what?
I had to fight for this stool, by the way. New. Just put new.
New. Okay.
Yeah, right. New.
Novelty.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And then, the other thing I think it's interesting is another part of it is how do you scale change? How do you make it sort of propagate? How do you make a big difference? And a lot of what we do around research, technology, ideas can scale.
Yeah.
And so it's not just, what you and I can do together. The power of your music, the power of a creative idea, the power of a innovation is something that has a chance to just kind of have these waves throughout society.
Well said.
Okay, you need to say something I can grab.
Hey, you know what? He's the dude. Yeah. He actually is the dude. Anything you need, go for a swim pass. Anyway.
That's about what I said.
That's good. Can we turn the monitors down? It's like ringing really bad up here. We can change tomorrow. Okay, look at that, a magical here. And it's Garen, right? Garen over here is our magical typist. We can change tomorrow. We can make a better way. Take the best of me and the best of you. Together we can make it new. What starts here changes the world, and it starts today. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it one more time. How you like? You okay with that, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to make
Yeah.
any changes?
Do I have the rights to use this later for?
I'll call my lawyer. No, I'll tell you, we'll use you. I was an American Studies major, so let's use your lawyer. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We can change tomorrow. We can make a better way. Take the best of me and the best of you. Together we can make it new. What starts here changes the world and starts today. You like that?
It's great.
Yeah. What do y'all think? Awesome. That is the correct answer. Yes. Okay, so these are amazing. I need you to write your name down because I've got my song. It's going through.
Is my name in the song as well?
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna call it Chinonso.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, that was the title.
I'm very honored.
That's the title of the song. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, talk to me. Let's talk about. Let's go back through ideas because it starts with idea. What's the first thing with change? Does it start with impact, ideas? Does it start with?
I think it's ideas, and I think it's, part of what we've been talking about on campus. It's ideas, the ability to communicate those ideas to a space where you can.
Do you have to
put them
find
there.
out is the ideas? Do they happen in a void? Is there a problem first?
Yeah, that's fair. You could start out and say, what's a big, thorny societal challenge, hard problem, and you want to bring together a bunch of smart people to work on it. And then you get them, and then you need to work on ideas to problem solve, and yeah.
Right. So what did he say?
I kind of zoned out. I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm teaching again.
Wow, that's fantastic. That is great. Awesome.
I guess that's not going to make
Jay, do you feel like that happens a lot around? I mean, it's like
I have that effect on students.
I kind of zoned out. Now you know what my life is like, man. It's all good. What's a really another way or simpler way to say I can see that there's a problem, or I can see that there's what's another way to say problem or a bigger thing, like?
Yeah, I mean, I guess challenges, frictions, opportunities, pain, hurt, right? Inequities. I mean, things that are struggles. I mean, there's both sort of this idea of we can make it better, and there's also some sense of we can fix something and make it right.
What's that? Shift? Shift is a hard word to sing. In this context. It's very, very, very risky. Do you think it's easy to only see the problems?
Yeah, and I think it's also easy to see them as insurmountable.
Right. Easy to only see the problems. It's easy to think that
You're not going to rhyme insurmountable?
well, only if you don't want to be accountable.
You're the pro.
Songwriter in residence. The easiest thing is to only see the problems. To think that what? To think that the problems. What were you saying about the?
Yeah, you can't get there. You can't make a difference. You can't attack them. You can't make it better.
Ah.
It's too big, too hard, too complicated.
Big. Easy to think. It's easiest thing is to only see. Man, you are fast, dude. Easiest thing is to only see the problems. Think that they're just too big to overcome. That's your next president. The easiest thing is to only see the problems. To think that they're just too big to overcome. But what? What is the step between seeing the problem and thinking they're too big to overcome, and actually getting things going?
I mean, I think there's something about getting your mind around. You got to be willing to try, right? You got to be willing to take some risk. You got to feel, and there's a couple of different ways. One, and you probably know what I do, right? One is to chunk it up into something you can tackle and get going, get started. Try to make, try to just make progress, or it's be open to a wild ass hairy idea.
I'm not going to put that in the song. They do that kind of thing at other colleges. Not here.
That was the 70s
Not
UT.
tonight. That was, yeah. Easiest thing is to only see the problems, to think that they're just too big to overcome. But if we try should be in the last line. But so easiest thing is to only see the problems, to think they're just too big to overcome, and to think that. But what? But to think they're just too big. But, and we're gonna try is gonna be the try.
Yeah.
And the last line is like try. And yeah, I got that. So, but
You transition for how do you get to try?
Yeah, how do you get to try?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something about ambition. Take a chance. Get people together. We have more power together than separate.
What was that?
More power together than separate.
What did you say right before that? But got ambition.
Ambition.
But
take a chance.
But yeah, got to take a chance. Got to take big chances. Have big ambitions.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we try, it's amazing what we can to try something done. Get job done. Yeah. What if you think big? If you dream big, have big ambitions, and then something, and we can. Oh man, that was brilliant. Who said that? Are you a liberal arts major? No. That's where big solutions come from. Is that okay, Jay?
Yeah.
Easiest thing is to only see the problem. Think that they're just too big to overcome. If you dream big, if you have big ambitions, that's where the big solutions come from. You can change tomorrow. So there should be some lighters out. Jelly Roll got nothing on that. I'm Jelly Bean. Sorry, bad joke. Come on, I got the microphone. Awesome. Easiest thing is to only see the problems, to think they're just too big to overcome. If you dream big, if you have big ambitions, that's where the big solutions come from. We just lost our screen. That's cool. Mine's fine. Have fun. Okay, great. Whoa. I hope y'all wrote that down. That's so good. Okay, so it's coming back. Yes. Okay, so easiest thing is to only. So now we got ideas. That was close. Ideas. Okay, now let's take action. How does ideas become action?
Yeah, I think you have to figure out how to make the idea possible, right? I mean, it could be something that's so out there, far away. How do you get it into something you can actually
Oh, yeah.
do?
So as opposed to keeping your head
In the clouds, right? Get it
Head in
down,
the clouds.
back, get your feet on the earth.
oh, that's really good.
Yeah. That was a Travis Scott line last week.
Well, I'm sure he would be totally fine because he didn't come up with that either. Someone
Yeah.
else has said that.
No, it was his advice to students. Get off digital media, go touch the ground.
He said that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, one of the great things about songwriting is basically it's creative theft. Yeah. Anyway, and we're going to use your lawyer, by the way.
Yeah.
Got your head in the clouds. Got to keep your head in the clouds and your feet on the ground. Keep your head in the clouds.
Yeah.
But keep. But is that? Are we
There's
saying?
something about the head in the clouds, or keep dreaming. Keep the dreams in the clouds. Something like, there's some,
Keep your head
yeah,
in the
get
clouds
that.
to keep the
Yeah.
dream alive.
Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah.
Got it. Or keep your head in the clouds. What is the good thing about keeping your head in the clouds? I mean, what is that?
You
You
stay.
can see far in space if you put your heads in the clouds.
You see farther.
Yeah, keep your head in the clouds so you can see a little farther.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. You're in, buddy.
Yeah.
In the clouds, and you can see a bit farther. With your head in the clouds, you can see farther. With your feet on the ground, what can you do?
You can start to move.
With your feet on the ground, start to move. Yeah. Wow, a lot of that. Yeah. With your boots on the ground. I was going to say Birkenstocks. Is that with your boots on the ground, you can start to move. You can make things move. Start to move. Yeah. Okay. With your head in the clouds, you can see a bit farther. Boots on the ground, you can make things move. And what happens when you make things move? It's like making things move. What is
Start to believe.
start what?
Start to believe. Right. You see progress. How I said progress.
Start to think. Start to believe what?
That the big, hairy, audacious thing might actually happen. You might be able to get there.
You start to believe that the crazy things can happen.
Yeah.
In other words, crazy. Start to believe that the impossible can happen.
Yeah.
And you start to believe that the impossible might happen. Yeah. And this is really good. Let me see. I'm just clocking through here to see. Oh, and you start to believe the impossible might happen, and you start to believe we should end with true. And the impossible. And the possible or impossible? Possible. I'm kind of deaf. Possible. And the possible what? One at a time. The possible what can come true? The possible becomes true. The possible what, though? The possible idea, the possible change. Beautiful. And the possible change can become true. Yeah, let me see. In the clouds, you can see a bit further. Boots on the ground, very good, boots on the ground. That was going to be my idea, and I'm really glad that you came up with that. Yeah, I'm going to let you, that was a plant, yeah. In the clouds, you can see a bit further. With your boots on the ground, you can make things move. You start to believe impossible might happen. The possible change can become true. There's a better thing to do. The possible change. They start to believe impossible might happen. And what can become true? There's dreams can come. We've already said dreams. What's that? The better day. Great. What's a simple, like results? It's hard to sing results. So what's another word for, I'm sorry, I'm right with you. Sorry, it had become a class discussion here. It's like, so what's another, like, the result can come true. Start to believe the impossible might happen, and the hang on.
Yeah, the better world,
Yeah, the better world, the better. Well, we already said world.
said world.
The better. Another way to say better world. Another way. To
I
say,
thought you were going to say what that better way to say better world is.
yeah, the better.
So
or
what
just-
do you got?
this is a hard question.
That's why you're here, though. Just save us. Yeah.
Outcome or like
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So what's a great word for outcome? The impact. The what? Ah, fantastic. Who said that? Yeah. Again? You again? Wow. I'm hiring you. The new horizon. The new horizon. Ah, the new horizon. The new horizon is very good, but something's got to come true. I'm sorry? The new horizon comes into view. Yes! That's pretty good. Okay, this is awesome. I got to sing this verse again. This is... Head in the clouds, you can see a bit further. Oh, how about if we said, keep your head in the clouds so you can see a bit further? Yeah. Keep your boots on the ground so you can make things move. I like that. So you start to believe the impossible might happen. New horizon comes in, and a new horizon is like a different word for new. The something horizon. Oh, the bright horizon, can we say beautiful? The beautiful. That might be game in the system. The beautiful. How do y'all feel about beautiful? Beautiful horizon or what? Or the bold? What was that again? Bold or gold? Bold horizon comes in. The horizon. The horizon.
Distant.
True horizon.
Distant.
Distant horizon comes into view. Yeah, the true horizon. Yeah, I can make that work. Start to believe it. All of a sudden, we've got a room full of songwriters here. That's what happens. That's the cool thing about this, is that I could talk forever about what just happened. It's that all of a sudden we're all doing this thing together. It's really beautiful. Start to believe the impossible might happen. True horizon comes in. I think horizon is keeping me in. And the horizon, and how about, what's another way to say horizon, Jay? What is the horizon?
I mean, there's some idea of pulling the future forward, right? What is out there that is.
And where we're going comes into view.
Yeah.
And where we want to be comes into view. Can we say that?
Yeah.
And where we want to go comes into view. Where we want to.
Destinations, good word.
I'll go with destination. Start to believe the impossible might happen. Destination comes into view. We can change tomorrow. Yeah, awesome. That's fantastic. I think we're good. And the destination comes into view. Yeah. Destiny. Whoa, destiny. Our destiny comes into view. Our destiny comes into view. I like that best, yeah? What do you think?
I like it.
He's the boss, by the way.
No, the only challenge with destiny is it makes it sound like it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 against 1. Yeah, you're on the right. Yeah, you just picked on his team because he's the president.
Oh, thank you.
I can't, but yeah, you can put it there though. You can put it there.
What's this?
Oh, so, okay, well, what's another way to say destination? It's important. It's important to get these words right, by the way. It's important. So destiny comes into view. We're going to, so what comes into view? If you start to believe, hang on, let Jay do it. Yeah, he's come a long way, you know. He had to walk over from the tower. So you start to believe the impossible might happen. He was late, by the way. You start to believe the impossible might happen. And what's another way to say destination, horizon? What is that thing that we want to go to? It's like,
Gosh. I mean, we're trying to capture some sense of our better shared future, right?
A what?
Better shared future. Our shared,
oh, the future just got dark. The future comes into view.
yeah,
Yeah.
A better future
A
comes
better
into view.
future, yeah, yeah. I don't remember the words. A better day, a better start to believe the impossible might happen, and a better tomorrow. Well, we've already said tomorrow though. And could we say where we're headed comes into view? Could we say that? Where we're headed, or where we can go comes into
Yeah, can go
where
sounds
where
better,
we
right?
where we can. The thought of something new
Dawn.
the dawn of something new comes into view. Wow, man, those all are great. Believe the impossible might happen. The dawn of something new comes into view. And the new dawn. How about the new dawn? Something new comes into view. I like the new, but we'd use new. The dawn and the new dawn comes in, and the sunshine. I think dawn is really cool, but there's still like a better word. I don't want to get hung up on this. Keep your head in the clouds so you can be a bit further. Keep your boots on the ground so you can make things move. So you start to believe the impossible might happen, and
Maybe like a rainbow. We had clouds, so maybe like, or incorporate a rainbow.
the rainbow.
Yeah, like rainbows are cool. Like
Rainbows. And start to believe the impossible might happen. And you start to believe. How about start to believe the impossible might happen? And you start to believe in that we can. Oh, that's so good. You start to believe there's nothing we can't do.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
I like that.
You're not just saying that.
No, and then, yeah, because then that's sort of what we're controlling as the action, and then now, if there's another stanza, then that's the outcome we see, right?
Yeah, you start to believe there's nothing we can't do. I like that. Okay, yes, awesome. You got to push through. It's great. It's all there for you. You just got to find it. Keep your head in the clouds so you can see a bit further. Keep your boots on the ground so you can make things move. Start to believe the impossible might happen. Start to believe there's nothing we can't do. We can change tomorrow. Make a better way. Best of me, the best of you. Together we can make it new. What starts here changes the world and stops today. How we doing? Yeah? Okay. Now, this is the awesome part of the song. This is the bridge. You get two verses, then you write the bridge. And the bridge is where we want to look at what can be the result of these, seeing the problem, coming up with ideas, and then putting things into action. What can happen?
Yeah, I guess that's where the concept of change is coming in, right? So this is where you start to.
Yeah, what could be the results of those
Yeah,
changes?
I mean, do you want it granular? You want it grandiose? What do you?
Go grandiose. Go grandiose.
I mean, I think, you get happier, healthier people, right? You get people more harmony, more joy.
Harmony, joy. Write down harmony, more joy. Yeah.
togetherness, a sense of community, right?
Yeah,
Some sense of,
yeah, right. More,
Right.
More harmony. Together. We are used together. More harmony.
yeah.
More joy. More harmony. Yeah. Okay, keep going. What does it mean? What is community? What do you think the community that is both here? I mean, we've had these conversations, but so what do you think? Not only is this community that exists here now, also that the community that you're trying to build,
Right.
and the community that moves forward, not just Texas X's, but
right.
but the
Yeah.
community and what you can do out in the world, the changes that are happening now out there with all these people in the room. What can happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some sense, and this is partly what gets us excited here is, you take great students, for example, and they go out and they blaze a trail. People follow them. People are behind them. They're helping make it happen too. But you need that first mover to go out there and tick over the first domino to start the thing.
Yeah. Harmony. I don't want to do an Elton John ripoff, but it's a pretty good one to rip off. Blaze the trail. So blaze
And
the.
I think there's
Yeah.
to inspire others. You're getting people fired up. Leading, I think, is part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some
Blaze-
sense that this notion of change gets. You don't want to propagate it. You got to propagate.
No, go ahead.
Ryan?
Keep going, man.
So, but
I'm listening.
There are waves of change now. You've dropped a pebble in the ocean, and now the ripples are coming in the waves.
Exponential.
Yes. Consequential.
I'm glad y'all are having fun over there.
What do you major in?
Physics.
Yeah, exponential function. Yeah. We'll try working logarithmic next.
Well, yeah. I love that.
Put the pebble in the water. Drop a pebble like a pebble in the water, and the ripples go. But you can't throw an idea in the water. It's cool, but a pebble in the water, and the ripples go.
There's also a sense, I mean, if the
Beautiful,
change,
beautiful.
if the change is big enough, it's bigger than a pebble too. It's a rock, it's a boulder.
Put a
it's
rock in the water. Yeah. Put a rock in the water, and the ripples go forever. Yeah. Put a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples go forever. Put a good idea in the what? Sorry, you got to speak up? Put a good idea. What's another way to say that? What's another way to say? Put a good idea in motion.
Motion's good.
And what? Put a good idea in motion. And put a good idea.
And it moves the world.
Dude.
Yeah.
Rock in the water. Rock in the water and the ripples run. Good idea changes. Put a rock in the water. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in the motion and it changes, and you can change the world. Right? You could change the world. And put a good and what happens when the ripples run forever and the good ideas change the world? And what's another way to say the harmony, the joy, all that stuff? Just tell me that again.
Yeah. This is kind of back to the thing about, world peace, right? I mean, this is that kind of notion of people lead better lives, more fulfilling lives. They're happier. They have more joy. They get to be their best selves. They get to be around each other. They get to, right? All those kinds of things are possible in a better world.
Throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion, you can change the world. And we could all we're going to run up against trying to rhyme with world. Y'all start thinking right now. Start thinking about rhymes with world, because that's going to be like the hard one. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion, you can change the world. It takes what? It takes all of us. It takes all of us.
It's a team. Yeah, we joke all the time. University is a team sport, right?
The universe. The universe.
I mean, it takes. Yeah. No.
The universe.
Go ahead. It's real hard to do it alone.
Right. It's real hard. It's real hard. Put an idea in motion, you can change the world. You can't do it by yourself. You can't what by yourself? You can't change, you can't, like, what would you say? Like these things, like bring the world together.
Yeah, it's back to the rock now. That rock's too hard, too heavy to lift by yourself. It's too hard to do alone.
It's too heavy a load. You can't carry the load by yourself.
Yeah.
You can't.
But you can, in some sense, you're inspiring and leading others to come along with you.
Yeah, you can't. The loads, you can't carry the load all by yourself. You throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion, you can change the world. You can't carry the load all. You can't carry the load all by yourself. It takes what? You can't carry the load all by yourself.
It takes a big
Vision.
It takes what? It takes what you said?
Oh, I was going to try around world.
What'd you say? What'd you have?
Gold. No, I was kidding. I got nothing.
You can't carry the load all by yourself.
Takes ambition.
It takes. Who gonna have? You gonna have ambition just on your own?
Yeah.
You're gonna make. He's gonna be all right. Kids are all right, man. So you throw a rock. This is the money line right here, folks. You got to throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion, you can change the world. You can't carry the load all by yourself. You got to what? Right. What is a good metaphor for? That's awesome. Hang on. Yeah. we gotta. I'm the boss here, man. It's like. Good idea in motion, you can change the world. You can't carry the load all by yourself. And what did you say? The power of us can break the mold. We don't want to break them. We don't want to just break the mold. The power of us. The power of us. That's the real gold. The power of us together. The power of working together. That's the gold. Together you can turn that rock to gold. Whoa, dude! Wow. Together we could turn the rock. Well, the rock's at the bottom of the water, though. That's called the music business. Yeah. Carry the load all by yourself, and together we can find the gold. How about that? Together we can find the gold. Together, what did we say a while ago that was so great? Together we could. Impact is hard right here. I want like together we can
Recharge. Gold feels a little bit crass, doesn't it? Like we're all trying to. And this is a finance professor.
Yeah, right.
Like, what about goal instead? GOAL. Is there a way to do something with that?
What about whole? Yeah, you can't carry the load all by yourself. We can take the pieces and make it whole. Is that too weird? Anybody got any ideas? Say it.
The whole is greater than the sum of parts.
Can't carry the load all by yourself. I want to say, what happens when we come together? What happens when we come together? We can find the soul. We can find harmony. We can
Share
find
the
soul.
load.
Share the load. We carry the load all by yourself.
Carry load, yeah, right.
And together we can find the goal. Erase together we can find the gold. Yeah. Okay. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion. You can change the world. You can't carry the load all by yourself. What's that? Lee, do you have an idea? No, I don't. Okay, we got it. It's kind of like a cattle auction, Lee. You raise your hand, you're going to buy the cattle, okay? Okay. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion, you can change the world. You can't carry the load all by yourself. What's that? Okay. What's a simple way? That's good, okay? We want to say shared ambition can make us whole in a way that is more like singable. Because shared ambition, there's nothing wrong with that, it's great. What's another way to say shared ambition? The harmony of a harmony. It's the harmony of.
The harmony of us will make us whole.
And the harmony will make us whole. How's that? You can't carry the load all by yourself. It's the harmony. It's the harmony that makes us whole. No, it's a harmony. Maybe whole. Harmony. It's the harmony. Tell me about the harmony, the joy, all that stuff. Tell me that again.
Yeah, I guess, that was the outcome we're talking about, right? Was that this idea that what we're striving for is a more harmonious, happy, healthy, joyful society that we all get to enjoy together.
Say it again. Say it again.
That we're looking for a world where there's more harmony, peace, joy, love, and we all get to enjoy that together.
Yeah, harmony. Can't carry the load all by yourself. It's the harmony that makes it that makes not home, not makes a home, but takes us home. Did you say? Yeah. It's the harmony that takes us home. I kind of like that. Carry the load all by yourself. It's the harmony that takes us home. I kind of like that.
I do too.
Yeah, I like. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
That wasn't really a very amazing response there. I guess it was kind of like crowd goes mild. Throw a rock in the water and ripples run forever. With a good idea in motion, you can change the world. You can't carry the load all by yourself. It's the harmony that takes us home. I like that.
Yeah.
Y'all into that? Yeah. Okay.
I think we should do movies
Yes.
instead, though.
We already used that in the chorus, though.
Yeah, what about move the world instead of change the world?
Harmony.
You can move the world.
Move the world. Yeah. No. I know, but that's in the chorus. Yeah, that's yeah. You're in communications, right? No, sorry. Just.
But I think move the world is still pretty good.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because it's a
Oh, right there. Put a good idea in motion. You can move the world.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Boom! You get a free Topo Chico. Okay, I think.
Can you put together beginning of the last sentence?
Well, we use together up in the chorus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't want to use those. That's, listen to that's what's awesome is that now you're all like songwriters. No, I think it's a great thing. I think it's really cool. Harmony. Our harmony is hard to sing. The harmony, it's like the harmony. Our harmony, it's like what? Yeah. So I'm gonna go with harmony because we do have a time deadline. I once wrote a song with a woman in Nashville, and she at some point she goes, "I think it's finished." I went, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, because I got a hair appointment." Okay, now. Now I'm going to use my trusty iPhone, and we're going to record it. The easiest thing is to only see the problems. Think that they're just too big to overcome. If you dream big, if you have big ambitions, that's where big solutions come from. We can change tomorrow. We can make a better way. Take the best of me and the best of you. Together we can make it new. What started changes the world and starts today. Keep your head in the clouds so you can see a bit further. Keep your boots on the ground so you can make things move. So you start to believe the impossible might happen. You start to believe there's nothing we can't do. Sing along. We can change tomorrow. Yeah. We can make a better way. Take the best of me and the best of you. Together we can make it new. What starts it changes the world and starts today. You're rocking the water and the ripples run forever. But a good idea in motion, you can move the world. You can't carry the load all by yourself. It's the harmony that takes us home. We can change tomorrow. We can make a better way. Yeah, here we go. Take the best of me and the best of you, and together we can make it new. What starts it changes the world and starts today. What starts it changes the world and starts today. One more time. What starts it changes the world and starts today. Chinonso. How about a hand for Chinonso? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chinonso. Thank you. How about a hand for Garen over there, typing it out, laying it down. Thank you so much. All right. How about a hand for our President Jay Hartzell, University President Jay Hartzell. Very good. So, just a couple of things I would like to leave you with. Yes, ma'am. What's the title? Chinonso. No. I think it starts today. I think that's, yeah. It starts today. Yeah. I think. We can work on that. So, you came in here today. Maybe some of you have written a song before. Maybe. Okay. But most of you, I bet, haven't. Okay. Now you have. Okay. You've written a song. You participated. We had an idea. You jumped in. That's what happens when you have ideas and you get things going. People can't help but want to jump in. That's what happens. That's how change happens. So have the good ideas. Get your feet, head in the clouds, boots on the ground, and things can change. Okay? You can make a difference. It's awesome. Okay? There's more help than you think you have. I thought it was just going to be he and I, which that would have been rough. It would have been. Chinonso jumps up, bam! It's like, and then, so I can't do this alone. Okay, I couldn't do it. It wouldn't be the same. It would not have been the same had you not been in the room. Okay, so all those people that weren't here, tough, but it's like you were here, so you showed up. Okay, when you show up. Okay, if there's help is needed, boom, you put it out there. I needed you to do your part. You needed me to do this, my part, okay? So that just think about that, and there's a lot of different opinions in the room. We all started in a different place this morning. We're all going to go back to a different place. We came here in this moment right now, and we're all kind of working, we all work towards the same thing. That's a really cool thought. We can go back to our different places, but in the room, when you're in the moment, we can find like a common ground. We can find a common ground and work towards a common goal. So I'll leave you with that.
Thank you very much.
For Jay.
Yeah, awesome.
How about the new dawn, the dawn,
Better dog.
New and improved.
something new comes into view. I like the new, but when you use new, the dawn, the new dawn. The sunshine. I think dawn is really cool, but there's still like a better word. I don't want to get hung up on this. Keep your head in the clouds so you can be a bit further. Keep your boots on the ground so you can make things move. So you start to believe the impossible might happen. And
We look at rainbow, we had clouds. Maybe incorporate a rainbow.
Rainbow?
Like rainbows are cool, but
start to believe the impossible might happen. And you start to believe.
In the dirt or something. How about the dawn of
How about you start to believe the impossible might happen, and you start to believe in that we can.
There's nothing you can't do.
Oh, that's so good. You start to believe there's nothing we can't do. How you like that?
Yeah, that's good.
You're not just saying.
No, and then, yeah, because then that's sort of what we're controlling as the action, and then now, if there's another stanza, then that's the outcome we see, right?
Yeah, you start to believe there's nothing we can't do. I like that. Okay,
Yes,
awesome. You gotta push through. It's great. It's all there for you. You just gotta find it. Keep your head in the clouds so you can see a bit further. Keep your boots on the ground so you can make things move. So you start to believe the impossible might happen. You start to believe there's nothing we can't do. We can change tomorrow. We can make a better way. Take the best of me and the best of you together. We can make it new. What starts it changes the world, and it starts today. How we doing? This is the awesome part of the song. This is the bridge. You write the two verses, then you write the bridge. And the bridge is where we want to look at what can be the result of these seeing the problem, coming up with ideas, and then putting things into action. What can happen?
Yeah, I guess that's where the concept of change is in, right? So this is where you start to.
Yeah, what could be the results of those
Yeah,
changes?
I mean, you want it granular, you want it grandiose, what do you?
I want, yeah, go grandiose. Go grandiose.
I mean, I think, you get happier, healthier people, right? You get people more harmony, more joy.
Harmony, joy, right now, harmony, more joy. Yeah.
Togetherness, a sense of community, right? So a sense of,
yeah,
right.
More harmony, together, we are used together. More harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, keep going. What does it mean? What is community? What do you think the community that is both here? I mean, we've had these conversations, but so what do you think? Not only is this community that exists here now, also that the community that you're trying to build,
right,
and the community that moves forward, not just Texas Exes, but
right.
but the community and what you can do out in the world, the changes that are happening now out there, like people in the room, what can happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some sense, and this is probably what gets us excited here is, you take great students, for example, they go out and they blaze a trail, people follow them, people are behind them, they're helping make it happen too, but you need that first mover to go out there and tick over the first domino to start the thing.
Yeah.
How about diversity, equity, and inclusion?
How about not? Today, okay? How about not? You can. That's another song, and you can write that one. Okay? I'm gonna let you. Harmony. I don't want to do an Elton John ripoff. It's a pretty good one to rip off. Blaze the trail. There's a blaze.
To inspire others, you're getting people fired up.
Lead the way.
Leading, I think, is part of it. I mean, there's some sense that this notion of change gets, you don't want to propagate it, you got to propagate it.
No, go ahead, keep going, listen.
So, but
I'm listening.
there are waves of change now. You know, you dropped a pebble in the ocean, and now the ripples are coming in waves.
Exponential.
Yes.
Easy to ride.
Consequential.
I'm glad y'all are having fun over here.
Physics.
Yeah. Exponential. Yeah. We'll try working logarithmic process.
Well, yeah. I love that.
Put the pebble in the water, drop a pebble in the, like a pebble in the water, and the ripples go.
Ideas in the water.
But you can't throw an idea in the water. It's cool. Put a pebble in the water, and the ripples
Go on forever.
There's also a sense, I mean, if the
beautiful,
change,
beautiful.
if the change is big enough, it's bigger than pebble too. It's a rock. It's a boulder.
Put a rock in the water. Yeah. Put a rock in the water. Put a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples go forever.
Skip a step.
Put a good idea in
Their heads.
the what?
Their heads.
I'm sorry, yes, again?
In their heads.
Put a good idea. What's another way to say that? What's another way to say it? Put a good idea
In motion.
in motion.
Motion's good.
And what? Put a good idea in motion.
Watch it
Results.
And it moves the world.
Rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea that changes the world. You put a rock in the water. Throw a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in the motion and it changes, and you can change the world. Right, you can change the world. And put a good and what happens when we, the ripples run forever and the good idea to change the world. And what's another way to say the harmony, the joy, all that stuff? Just tell me that again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of back to the thing about, world peace, right? It's that kind of notion of people lead better lives, more fulfilling lives. They're happier, they learn more joy, they get to be their best selves, they get to be around each other, they get to, right? All those kinds of things are possible in a better world.
So a rock in the water and the ripples run forever. Put a good idea in motion, you can change